Okay, don't need it.
It's kind of like the
thing
start.
every time. Every time.
It's fucking hot in here. Can we open a window or something?
No.
I just got out of the shower because I was so sweaty.
Hello!
Oh,
Welcome
hey,
to
hey,
Oh yeah,
see that.
humidity.
SHastaMarckerMan Podcast. Dom here.
Swagmaster General.
Caveman.
I like how I'm Dom.
Yep.
You can call me SHastaMarckerMan. Shasta. Or Shast.
Or
Shasta.
Shay.
Shast.
Or Shay.
Spider calls me Shast.
Shay Shay?
Shay.
Before he called me Dom.
No, Shay. It's gonna be your black name.
Dude, I had Shasta and some guy I was playing with, well, my friend I had.
If you go ghetto, can
He
we
was
call
like-
you a little puppet?
He was like, hey. He was like, is Shasta your real name?
You should have just said yes.
And I was like, no. And then after I said it, I was like, fuck, I should have said yes. Oh, man. that guy was great. He lived in Hawaii. He was like my best
Hawaii.
friend for like 3 months. Then I
Hawaii.
fucking lost the goddamn account.
I was gonna say, did you plow his girlfriend?
In Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah. That's like that whole, what's that fucking movie I quoted at work Monday?
I don't know. No idea.
If I was a lion and you were a tuna?
That's the other guys.
Yeah.
Which great movie. I love that movie. That movie's awesome. It got horrible reviews and it was a flop at the box office pretty much. What'd you get?
Absol!
But I thought it was great. I thought it was hilarious.
So, you know how we usually start off
Did you
by
see it?
saying,
See
what have we been playing?
The other
on
guys?
shows?
Usually end on that,
No.
actually. It's a good movie. I really liked it. I got it recorded.
Alright, to just skip
When
to
they-
that section. Just skip to that section. Playing Pokemans.
You guys want to talk about games right away?
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say about the movie?
Nothing. I really liked it. I thought it was great.
What were you
That
said
we
about-
already talked about it there.
Yeah, but we didn't.
It's like, but the best part of the movie is
I love that part.
who Mark Wahlberg. He goes. There wasn't even an awning in their direction, and Will Ferrell goes, yeah. And then he goes, they just jumped 20 stories. The guy goes, yep, I don't know.
They were at a funeral.
It's like, to this day, nobody knows why Calvin and Hobbes jumped.
No, that is not their name.
Whether it was out of pride.
Oh,
So
geez.
that was fucking hilarious.
What is this
Basically-
movie called again?
The other
It was-
guys.
it was-
I think
Have
you'd
you
like
seen
it.
it? Have you seen it?
He hasn't seen it.
Okay, basically, it's...
I think you'd like it.
At the very beginning, it talks about, like, these two great cops. Samuel Jackson and The Rock. And their partner.
Dude, have you seen the blooper? The end of blooper?
No, I haven't.
They're like, okay, jump. Samuel L. Jackson jumps, The Rock doesn't fucking move an inch. And he's like, come on, man! And The Rock is he's just like, I didn't know we were going. I'm sorry. The Rock just,
Well, they're chasing these bad guys, and they go to the roof, and the bad guys zipline to
Spoiler.
another building. Yeah, spoiler. Zipline to another building.
It's like
And they
15, 20, I think it's maybe 20 minutes into it.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes into a fucking 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
They zipline to another building, and then they cut the zipline. And they're up there holding up their guns, he's like, aim for the bushes? You got it. And they jump off this 20-story building.
They're in the city.
There's no bush.
There's no bush, no awning. They just jump and just. And then they're at a funeral. It's just like.
fucking hilarious.
There wasn't even an awning.
Yeah.
I
They
just
just
rewound
jump
that.
off a
I listened to
building.
that about 10 times. That was just so
Jesus.
funny.
It's a good.
So by the way,
movie.
guys, in the group, you guys ever hang out with us ever again? You ever hang out with us ever again? You sometimes. The new Oh My God Wi-Fi is Infinity Gauntlet. We talked about Hulk because I was like, Hulk, pissed off. Hulk, the strongest he's ever been, is the strongest being in the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
He will beat everybody,
Yes.
no matter what. Like, I don't care what anybody
Perfect
says.
Hulk will beat anyone.
That's pretty much a fact. And this guy was like, no. And then he like looked it up, and he's like, this person's killed the Hulk. 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 And I'm like, yeah, but he's come back.
He's still fucking
And
around.
then Kenny, he was like, I love your
Bitch,
thought
bitch.
process. You're just like, yeah, but he came back, so he wasn't really beaten. And I'm like, yeah, he did.
If he comes back, that's literally the definition of not being beaten.
I was like, he's
got
been
killed.
beaten a shitload of times, but it's like everybody who's killed him. Yeah, I bet he's beat the shit out of them.
You can't.
Every single
Kill
like
somebody.
Galactus killed him. I'm like, he beat the shit out of Galactus.
If you kill somebody, there's no possibility of coming back. So if he comes back, he didn't kill him.
Well, I mean, in the comic book world, it's just
We don't talk about that.
nobody's ever died.
We don't talk about
No,
that.
Gwen Stacy That's like the only one. That's like the only major comic book character that's been killed off that hasn't come back.
Did you watch the SNL skit with her?
No.
She hosted SNL like after the movie came out. She's like, "Yeah, I'm in the new Spider-Man movie. I play Gwen Stacy, the Spider-Man's first true love that doesn't fuck him over." And I was like, "What the fuck? That's fucked up." He's like, "You know, dumb bitch." And then like they start the rest of the show. I was like, "Holy shit, she does not like that situation." It's fucking hilarious.
She is, you guys know the story? Want me to tell you?
Go ahead.
You don't
Go
know.
ahead. I don't know.
So, Peter Parker was created in the 60s. 63, I think. Nick, fact check. I think he was created in 63.
I'm on it, buddy.
Okay. And then by Stan Lee.
I keep doing this. Every week I fucking do this. I sit down, I get relaxed, you start the camera, and when the camera starts, I look like a fat fucking slob.
Nick,
Ugh.
It's
I hate
just
to break it to you.
I'm not a fat fucking slob.
Or you
No.
are.
No, it's like the way I sit and the way the camera's angled. I look like fucking Jabba the Fat.
So, he started dating Gwen Stacy.
I don't look perfect either.
Gwen Stacy, blonde hair,
Yeah, but
bombshell.
way worse. She is fucking hot though. What's her name?
Emma Stone.
One of the Emmas. Fucking hot.
Remember we had
I'd totally
that
stick it in.
podcast?
The
Fuck, Marry, Kill One? Fuck, One, Marry, Kill One.
the Emmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys didn't really know Emma.
What was that third Emma?
Emma Roberts.
Wasn't she pretty fucking hot too?
I like her the most. She's
I would have to say.
she's the chick from We Are the Millers.
Oh, I'd totally stick it in her.
Yeah, I mean, like, who wouldn't you stick in it?
Who wouldn't I stick it in?
Yeah.
You want me to name some people?
Name a female you wouldn't stick in.
You're gonna have to turn the camera off.
Name a famous person. Name a famous female you wouldn't stick it in.
Melissa McCarthy?
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't.
You know why I would?
Why?
Because she's Melissa McCarthy.
But I can't say that. I
can be like, dude, I'm banging Melissa McCarthy. I'm like, bullshit.
It's
really
not like I wouldn't bang her because of any physical reason. There's just nothing there for me. You would do it because you haven't banged anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, if Melissa McCarthy was your first.
Your mom doesn't count, so.
No.
You know.
She doesn't.
Neither is.
Does your mom watch these videos, or should I send her a link?
I said that, and
Pick your poison.
I said that, and I looked away, and I saw Cam, and I was like, I gotta do it. So, anyways, he started dating Gwen Stacy, and then MJ.
I honestly thought you were gonna say you started dating his mom. I was like, Bryce is gonna have a problem with that.
And then MJ, Mary Jane.
Watson.
Yeah. MJ was like, hey. MJ was introduced as was supposed to be a not love interest, but rival to Gwen Stacy for Parker's affection. But Gwen Stacy had already been in the comics for like 3 years before they introduced MJ, or a while, not too long. And the comic just didn't really go in that direction, so they dated, and they were dating for like 10 years or something, less than that, I think. Maybe it was like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years. Something like that. And then, what'd you look up exactly?
When Spider-Man started?
Why didn't you just look up Spider-Man and then click on Wikipedia?
62.
I was close. Come on, guys.
Because I don't like Wikipedia.
Why? Wikipedia's like the best.
He's like, fuck with
The odds, Wikipedia, 90% of their articles are completely factual. And no errors.
10%.
So the odds of finding the exact correct information that you want to find, 9 out of 10, but it's not, the whole page isn't going to be incorrect. 9 out of 10 things on that, more than 9 out of 10 things on that page are going to be correct.
More than 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
Then it would be 10 out of 10.
9.5, 9.9.
How are you going to get it half wrong? 2
You
plus
can
2,
get something.
3. Yeah, you're halfway
You can
there.
get a comic book thing half wrong. You'd be like,
I guess.
this person was killed, but he was actually, like, sent to the negative zone or something.
No, he's...
I'm gonna sit up.
No, that's wrong.
You're not taller than me, but I'm like downstairs.
I know, but I mean, if I slouch down, I look like fucking Jabba the Fat. So no,
I was
I'm not
gonna do
doing
this
that.
with socks on, but then I was like, nah. Okay, so...
You can't be thug with your legs swinging.
So they didn't want to Really? Oh, you
It's because I'm leaned all the way back.
I was like, you're not that short. So basically, they didn't want to,
I got a shining metal.
they didn't know what to do, because they didn't want Peter Parker to get married to Gwen Stacy, but like,
because she's too fucking hot.
But they couldn't break up. Like that wasn't the direction. Like they were the perfect couple.
Yeah.
So whoever like wrote it, people who were writing it, like made them such a perfect match that they couldn't conceivably think of a way of the reason why they would break up ever.
So the only other option is to gank that bitch.
So the
'Cause you
Green
can't kill
Goblin
Spider-Man.
took her to the top of the fucking
Bell tower.
bridge.
Was it a bridge? I thought it was a bell
It was
tower.
bridge because he's in New York, so it's Boston Bridge, I think. It's one of the fucking bridge. You can look it up. Fact check, you want to?
All right.
Bridge.
We'll find out.
And
How do you say fat check?
and he fucking
that's
Green
what
Goblin was like, "Fuck
You just
you."
call me Blob.
Green Goblin was like, "Fuck you, Parker." Drop that bitch. She fell on Peter Parker. Fucking went over. He was like, "No." He went whip. Went caught her.
I knew you were gonna fucking do it.
Whip.
The whip. Fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking the whip.
Caught her, and she went. Caught her like this, and she was falling, and she went, snapped her neck and died. And she's never been brought back. Okay, that's like the only like they interviewed Stan Lee or something. That's a slip. I think they interviewed Stan Lee or something, and they were like, what's the most important comic book character to have never been revived? And then he's like, Gwen Stacy. He's like, everybody's been revived. He was like, in my day, that wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have been kept being revived over and over again. Now, the only one who compares to that, I think, would be the second Flash, who died.
Or Robin.
And he was dead for... Yeah, but he wasn't dead for... He was only dead for like 15 years, I think.
You're still dead!
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, the only one who compares to being dead for a really, really long amount of time.
Superman was dead for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah, but only a little tiny bit.
How long?
I don't know. It's like in a couple of weeks, I think. I don't know if I remember.
Fucking stupid.
And then, he was
Who
dead.
resurrected him?
He was dead for 25 years. The second Flash. That's like the only one who compares to the length of time. You happy now? I'm re-changing it. The longest length of time a character has been dead is Gwen Stacy. A really important character.
Unless she gets revived now, and they just magically jump to the future.
I think she's still dead.
I would say if she gets revived now, and then we jump 20 years to the future, then she might get passed up. But who fucking knows?
I'm surprised. I'm glad that they didn't bring her back, because the Scarlet Witch did this thing where she went fucking crazy and killed a bunch of people and revived a bunch of people. Or no, she brought a bunch of people back, like Hawkeye. Hawkeye was dead, but she brought Hawkeye back.
So she couldn't bring back her brother?
No, she actually took away his powers.
Whose?
Quicksilver's.
Why? Her own brother?
She went crazy.
She went cray-cray?
She went crazy and took away like 99% of all mutants' powers on the planet.
Okay.
Kind of weird, I mean, like.
I typed in where did Gwen, and it says where did Gwen Stacy die? Where did Gwen Stefani go to high school? George Washington Bridge.
I said it was a bridge. I couldn't remember what bridge it was, though.
In The Amazing Spider-Man 121.
Okay, so she wasn't even... She was only around for, like...
June...
less than 2.5 years.
June, 1973.
Oh, no, wait. They didn't do one... What? Maybe they renamed it? Number 121?
Yeah.
But it came out 10 years later?
Yeah.
Spider-Man went on for... Oh, no, it can't be monthly. The Amazing Spider-Man went on for 600 issues.
Mm-hmm.
Finally ended about 2 years ago.
There's a Wikipedia entry called "The Night Gwen Stacy Died."
I think it was the... Because, like... I think they probably, like, went back and made a bunch of other stuff happen that night, too. Changed the story, you know?
Probably.
I was in the middle of saying something, but I cannot remember what it was, so... I'll find out. What? What's this
Jerry
thing?
Conway was the guy that decided to write it in for her to die.
Well, actually, Stan Lee said he had some input on that, so he was the editor.
He
was the editor-in-chief at that point, I think, so I think he was like, they had a big meeting. He's like, they had a meeting about it. They were like, what do we do? Do we kill her off? How do we kill her off? Because it was really important. Spider-Man's big, big, big.
Spider-Man was probably one of the bigger comics back then. Because that was...
It's probably been the biggest for the longest amount of time, probably.
And he's like my second or third most hated superhero.
Why?
I just don't care about what superheroes you hate, because it's just so weird. He's like, I hate this one and this one. Why? Just cause.
He seems so frail to me, that's why.
That's the point. He's supposed to be like skinny. He's not.
I
super
know,
athletic,
but it just.
Isn't he supposed to be as agile as a spider?
Yep, and as strong, which is like, what? I don't want to say a number and then be like completely drastically off.
You pretty much said 10. You said 10.
I was gonna say like either 10 or 100. I can't remember. It's like 10 times stronger than, or lift 10 times their own body weight or some shit.
Here you go. I got this.
I got you, be.
Damn it. My thing didn't load fast enough. You already had yours loaded. How fast is a spider?
Ah!
How fast? I'm a fucking dumbass. Alright, I quit. How strong is...
Already typed it in. It's searching. No, I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on my...
How string is a spider?
170 times stronger.
You need...
Fuck! Was that Spider-Man versus... Is that the first link on yours?
Yep. Jesus. Google, you're so reliable.
Remember when you wanted Gribskov to say Judas or call you Jesus?
Yeah.
At the graduation, but he said no.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I think Gribskov and Krieger have still been. They did it this year too. They've been doing it.
They have the voice
Cam,
for it.
do you know? So you remember Cam? He said
the caveman.
Sorry.
Yeah, I told him that yeah.
Do you know why?
Why what?
Because I told him to do it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I yelled back because Flynn was one row behind me and you were one row behind Flynn. So when Flynn's group got up, I said I turned around and when Flynn was leaving, I was like, "Good job, Flynn," or something.
Oh,
smarter than fucking smart. Good with math. So then I looked at Cam and then I said, "Cam." No, and then Cam stood up, and then it was his turn. And then I looked at Cam and I was like, "Cam, tell him to call you the caveman, Cameron the Caveman Geddes." And he goes, "No." And then he gets a little higher up there, and I yell, "Cam, do it!" And he goes, "No." And then he goes higher up, more up, and then he's like 6 in line, and I yell, "Cam, you have to do it!" And he turns back and he goes, "Okay, okay." I remember it happening clearly. I was like, "Cam, you have to. I'm gonna fucking murder you if you don't. I'm gonna run up there and tell him to say it." I can imagine Cam getting right there, then me running up to Krieger and be like, "You have to call the caveman."
It's fucking, oh Jesus, you guys.
It actually should have probably...
It was worth it though.
Yeah.
It was.
Everybody, probably at graduation, knows me.
They're like,
from
"Hey,
caveman." So.
Oh, wait.
I wasn't even supposed to go.
I didn't finish my story.
Yeah, finish your story.
Oh, yeah, McDonald's, and I said the Hulk beat anybody. That's it. Beat anybody. This guy was like, "No, blah, blah, blah,
oh,
blah,
you're
blah,
back
blah."
on this story.
And
okay.
then Joe just goes, "Infinity Gauntlet." And I was like, and I look at him, he goes, "Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet." And I was like, "Joe. But that's not Thanos' power. That's the Infinity Gauntlet's power." And then he goes, "Infinity Gauntlet." Then he just started saying, then Skylar would say stuff. Oh, fuck, I clicked on it. Now she knows I looked at it.
Who?
No, nobody. That chick.
What chick?
She like gets a boyfriend, stops talking to me, and then
Oh,
breaks
that
up with a
chick.
boyfriend and starts talking to me.
I remember that chick. You gonna type back to her?
Not right now.
Should I send her a link to this video?
There's a picture of my dick.
Okay. Can you go to the bathroom?
You have one, probably.
Picture of your dick?
Yeah, on your phone.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You still have the memory of my balls on your neck, though.
Oh.
That's how you know he can't even lie.
It was right there. It was like right there.
And he could feel them too.
I was like, "Nick, I quit." Like, oh. Like you can like feel the balls and they touched me and then they like moved across my
I love
head.
the way he said. You know how you can feel the balls? Like, I think you're the only person.
Well, no, if
who's
it's like
had
you can
another guy's
like
balls on you.
if you sit down or something. Andrew, I'm sorry, but I gotta tell this story. Andrew told me
Junk fell
he
asleep.
fell asleep on his balls. Like he sat down, he didn't notice that he fucking fell asleep. He said he woke up and he was like, "Huh." He just stand up and he just excruciating pain. He just fell down like. He was like, "Oh!" And then I think he said he didn't stand up for like an hour and a half. He just
He
didn't
had
move.
to pee for
But then he had to pee really, really badly, so he stood up, and he said it still hurt, but not nearly as much. Oh my god.
That happened to me on the bike ride back from your party.
So funny.
My bike seat's really small, so my junk fell asleep. And I was like, what the fuck? So I got off my bike, I'm like, my dick fell asleep.
Was it all tingly?
No, it was like before the tingly stage, where it's like,
Oh,
you
just
can go
nothing.
like that and you don't feel it. So I was like, fuck. We're gonna have to stand here for a while. I can't feel my dick. Because it's like, what? I'm like, my dick fell asleep. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, yeah,
We like,
my bike seat.
I like said let's talk about video games, and we didn't.
Let's talk about video games.
So I can scoot it down again. So, Cam, I know what you've been playing. Nick, what have you been playing?
Pokemans.
That's it?
Yeah, I found Alpha Sapphire in my room, and I was like, fuck yeah. So I threw it in there, and then almost cried myself to sleep because I thought I lost the Pokemans. And I found out that I didn't lose my Pokemans.
How strong
And,
are your Pokemans?
My Pokemans are pretty strong. They're 40s.
Okay, so you're in there.
Yeah. I have all Mega potential. Neither of you-
Brandon would disagree with you. Your Pokemon are so weak. You gotta be perfect Eevees, perfect Ivies. Come on, Nick.
They are perfect IVs.
Perfect Eevees too. Come on, you gotta Eevee train them so you can get the perfect ones.
He hasn't evolved yet, so I can't EV trade him.
Okay.
I'm working on it. He evolves at 55. He's at 39 right now. I'm getting there.
Cam, dare I ask what you've been playing?
Don't.
Okay, I've been playing Infamous.
First one?
Infamous again, yeah.
Yeah?
Fucking.
Should we let's play it?
Fucking great game. Fucking love that game so much. Third favorite game.
Oh, so good.
We should.
Third favorite game.
So good. What?
We should, since I didn't.
You didn't play it?
You didn't play Infamous?
I played.
Dude, if you let's play Infamous with him, I think you'd get that shit done. I can't feel the tip of my thumb.
Fucking
game savvy.
498 fucking blast shards.
I'm pretty game savvy.
Fucking 2 away.
What are those?
Dude, Brian showed me a way to get out of the map.
So?
That was cool. We get out of the map.
I don't know how to get out of the map on Skyrim. You don't see me bragging about it.
Oh no, wait.
what?
It's not getting out of the map. You go back onto the bridge.
Oh, that's not that hard.
Hmm.
You just have to have static thrusters.
Oh, you
Not
do
that
too?
hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought it was cool as shit ever. Well, then you can fall through the wall.
Yeah. Play Skyrim and steal from Yorlin Greybeard.
You steal from him?
Yeah, the guy that runs the Skyforge. There's a way to get into his chest, and it's just an unclaimed chest. So when you take all the stuff out of it, it's his. It says it's his chest, but it doesn't register as stolen. So guards don't come after you. The funny thing is, you can take all of his stuff out of his chest and then go sell it back to him.
Give me all your shit. Have it back. Give me money.
Yeah, yeah. And the higher level you are, the better the shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's some people on Skyrim that I've seen play it, like Let's Plays or something, that are like level 500 or 700. I'm like, dude, how much do you play?
My brother plays it on PC. He has
Skyrim?
he has a crap ton of
It's
monsters.
hacked, right?
Skyrim?
No,
console's
you
not
can
hacked.
go really high in levels.
You can only go to a certain point, and then the game like stops registering your levels.
Yeah.
Like you can gain a level, but you just won't get anything for it. So the longer you play, the more levels you get. You just don't get anything after like 100 or something.
Like those people in Last of Us multiplayer are level 1,000.
Yeah, fuck those guys, dude.
How much do you have to fucking...
I feel bad for those people because you know that's like the only game that they have.
Hundreds of hours.
It's the only
Thousands
game.
of hours.
It's the only game that they have.
Because they have to play actual days to level up.
Yeah.
How long would it...
Well, you don't
would
have
you
to.
have to play? That's gotta be like level 1,000 with... I mean, an hour to get a level? 1,000 hours?
Would be less than.
I mean,
an
no,
hour.
be more than...
Depending on if you win. Now, if you have one person who's already like, if you have a team that's already like 200 or 300, you can get up there pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But still.
You just have to win.
We just didn't, like, when we played, we just didn't get a good game. None of those
Well,
games are good.
They could have started doing it before it was like patched or something, so they were probably glitching, who knows. or they're
I
explaining.
mean, like we just like Cam, you getting pissed off, but it's like
I was.
I love that's a great game. It's a great multiplayer. I love it.
It's fucking hard.
But only if you get paired. Excuse me. I knew that burp was coming, but I was trying to hold it in until I finished saying what I was saying. It just wasn't working. You're like burped, and the burp kind of stays in your mouth a little bit. No.
Nope. Cause I burp and then go. And
Yeah, me too. Now I do always.
Cause dude, hot dogs. Oh, no fun. No fun.
Did you just eat a hot dog?
Yeah, I gave one of mine.
Yeah.
So, oh, if you get paired up against somebody who's like as strong as you, as good as you, or a little bit better, then it's great. It's fantastic. But we just kept getting
people that were really fucking like thousands and shit.
It's because like Call of Duty, you play against 8 people or whatever.
Cool. Okay.
But
I gotta stop you right there.
Last of Us, you only get paired against 4
I have to stop
people.
you right there. It doesn't matter what level you are in Call of Duty. You
I
can
said
still
6
kill
people.
Okay, yeah, that is true. In Last of Us, you can, when you level up, you can change your stuff. That's like if you only walked around with like a base MTAR till you prestige the first time, then got custom classes. Like that's pretty much what Call of Duty
this
is
guy.
like. Who? Me?
This
Or
guy.
him?
Me? What the fuck are you talking about?
You walk around with the MTAR all the fucking
You
time.
golded that that's the first thing you ever golded.
Yeah.
I golded the MK, so I mean I can't say much. But still, like, if you could only use the preset
I don't use it
classes,
now.
If you can only use the preset classes,
Come
yes you
on.
do. It's in your custom classes.
No, I used it in fucking League Play because that's my best gun, but I don't use it now, normally.
I don't think I use the MK in League Play. It's definitely not my best gun. No, like if you can only use the preset classes and then those bottom set classes till you prestiged. Like that's pretty much the equivalent to like The Last of Us.
Yeah.
What?
He was telling you, and then he started telling me.
I was telling both of you.
I was very confused.
I wanted to make sure you both
Yeah,
understood.
I
Give me my shorts back!
No.
I gave you those
No.
shorts. I let you borrow those shorts for like 2 years. Come on. I want my shorts back.
You're good.
So I'm gonna give
Did
Joe
you
that
sell the
other
muffin?
camera I have and some money so he can. And then I said, figure out how to use it. I'll pay you some money.
What other camera?
I'll pay you like $20. That other camera I showed you that I was like, fucking,
I don't know.
Wait, what did you give? Who did you
Joe.
Joe.
I was like, Joe. He
Go
was
get
like,
it.
no. I was like,
Go
Joe.
get it. I'll figure it out. For free.
Well, I already told him.
Well, you can go give him $20 anyway.
Why? If I can ask you, you said no.
I don't remember.
Fuck a
That's why I
month,
said
like
get that question.
over a month ago.
Get the camera.
Well, I already told him. Dude. I already told him. And he's gonna do that. I was trying to get. Yeah. He was like, I'm going to get a job at McDonald's, same McDonald's Nathan works at. And he's like, then I want to move out. He's like, then me and Nathan will move out. And I was like, okay, do whatever you want, man.
So Vivian doesn't think it's a good idea to have Brian Warren and Nick in the same house?
See, I was talking to Nathan, and I was like, Nathan, would you move out with Matt? And he was like, yeah, I guess I would. And I was like, yeah, I think Matt would be he'd be a good roommate, because he definitely knows how to take care of himself, and how to clean his like own house. I mean, no offense to his dad, but he's he knows how to take care of himself pretty well.
How the fuck did this Kecleon survive 1 HP from a Dragon Claw?
Is it 1 HP? That's amazing.
MJC, Matt?
Yes.
Okay.
MJC, man.
There's too many goddamn Matts. that
I thought you
know.
were gonna be like MC Hammer Matt. Like,
No.
what the fuck were you abbreviating? I couldn't. I
forgot we were saying
connection.
last names, then I thought, why didn't you just say his last name? But then I forgot.
You can just bleep it. I mean, he watches it. He'll love the shout out. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't think he watches these, but he watches it.
He fucking better. I'll come shit in his pillowcase.
Shit out of here.
So, this camera, I think it's more geared towards picture taking. It can take video, but it's just, I couldn't figure that shit out. I tried so hard. And then the manual doesn't really tell you, like, I don't think it tells you anything about video or anything. I looked at it.
Do you want to keep it cut or what?
Just keep it cut.
It's pretty cool though, but it just like wasn't. Couldn't figure out how to make.
Because I was gonna bring up
videos
what
and
we
shit.
did.
What's it called? My dad like showed it. Like we were at the fucking.
It's a Nikon.
Fuck it. We were at Best Buy. My dad's like, "That's the exact camera you have." And I'm like, "Well, I have not. You know, used it."
Nikon what?
Nick, come on, don't do it right now.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh!
Did you hurt yourself?
This like fucking.
Oh.
Put your fucking finger on there. It's gonna
No,
hurt.
fuck that.
Like that? It's gonna hurt.
It's-
motherfucker.
No
Dead.
shit.
There's no battery in it.
Ow! Give me batteries. I'll figure this shit out.
It's like a cigar cutter. That's the battery.
Oh, thanks.
If it's still charged.
What else you guys want to talk about? What's new in your lives? Anything new at all?
I'm going to a Rivercats game Sunday.
Yeah, it's good to see you get up.
Need some vitamin D!
I want to make that joke so bad, but I don't want to because of the video.
Well, my,
Cut it right here. Cut it. Why are lesbians so angry?
Why?
Because he'd be lacking that vitamin D.
So my little brother didn't go outside so much that he had vitamin D deficiency and he had to take vitamin D pills.
Well, that sucks for him.
I don't know how it has happened. You probably keep your window open, right?
I keep my window open, yeah.
Yeah, so you get the sunlight. There you go.
Fuck.
So just like,
I don't block myself inside with curtains closed. I act like some weirdo.
Jojo. He's still in school too. I don't even know how this is possible. He's got to walk around school. He's got to walk home. But then he had.
Maybe he just didn't like the sunlight. And he just had to.
He was inside so much that even walking around school and walking home, he had vitamin D deficiency. I don't know how he could get it. I don't understand how it's possible.
Maybe it's just something that
Possible.
I don't know. Anyways.
And then, what else you got? You know, we haven't had a podcast since we went paintballing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
talk about
all
paintballing?
last week was just bad.
Oh wait, we got some good news. Cam's decided to actually edit the videos.
Shut up. Yes, I am doing it. I edited all
It's
3.
recording.
Yeah. Did you did all 3?
I did all 3.
Okay.
Would you guys like to say hi?
Hi.
This is our secondary camera, I guess. Wave podcast. Wave guys to yourselves, I guess. Look at this.
Oh, God. What?
Please say this goes into a video. This thing is fucking filthy.
What is it?
Is
The
that-
room?
Okay, it's not touchscreen. Damn it.
The room, you mean?
Yes, the room is so filthy.
Well, yeah, I did my room. Put all my posters up, organized my closet a little bit.
Your your floor is still pretty dirty.
Well, it's because my dog goes in there and fucking
Oh.
brings like a stick in there and chews the shit out of the stick and fucking leaves the goddamn remnants there. It's ridiculous, yo.
Taking a picture?
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
They're not bad.
Thanks.
Oh.
Thought I'd save it.
Oh, you're lucky you don't have shaky hands like I do.
Oh, God.
Hey, here we go.
Shake it, Cam.
That's actually a really good resolution.
No shit, it's We'll see. Nick, I also want Joe to figure out so he can use it if we're doing something. It said Joe because he's up for like doing videos and shit.
Yeah, then why isn't he here?
He finally applied to McDonald's. It says he does.
I'm afraid to
I
go
won't tell
through
you
these.
his stuff. It's embarrassing. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about? Oh, paintballing. So we went to West Coast again. Okay, Nick, give me the camera down.
Another thing about paintballing, my mom got me a belt and a scarf.
The
for
pods?
Paintball.
How much
Pod?
was your scarf?
I don't know.
Your mom bought you pods?
No.
A pod belt?
No, a belt. Just a belt to wear.
Oh, well then why do we care?
For paintball.
Well, the whole thing is we're thinking about, should I tell him?
Yeah.
Okay, we're thinking about doing uniforms and the pants come with
Well,
a
we
belt.
have if we want to do.
Come with a belt.
We want to do any sort of. Okay, give me it. You're done. Your privileges are provoked.
You were prohibited from using that camera.
Hey! I
No,
figured
not
out how to
prohibited.
use
He
it.
just not right
I
now.
figured out how to use it.
Oh shit.
I did what he asked. I think I just said no. You know when you send me a message
Good for
and
you.
I just like,
Don't do jokes.
okay, cool. You know how you send me a message and I just ignore you?
Yeah.
That's pretty much, you're like, hey, forget this camera. I was like, meh, whatever.
So. About that text I sent you. I sent Nick a text just so I could remember something.
Yes, it said, Call of Duty 6, you fucking noob.
Yeah.
Which is kind of odd considering
So I was
I'm
listening.
better than Call of Duty.
I was listening to the patch.
Than him.
I just thought it was really
Oh.
funny. I was listening to the patch, and Gus, he says.
That's something he would fucking say.
No.
Or was it Ryan?
Gus, he goes. They were talking about whatever, Fallout. And he was like, well, Modern Warfare 2, that was Call of Duty 5. And my first thought was, my very first thought, I said it out loud, I said, Call of Duty 6, you fucking noob.
Oh yeah, how do you guys...
So that's it. I just remember that. I was like, Call of Duty 6, you fucking noob.
What do you guys think about Fallout, the new one that's coming out? The one that's going to be held in Boston.
Couldn't care less. I mean, good for Fallout fans. You want to play the shit out of it. But to me personally, how it affects me...
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
You do not care.
Do not care at all. About Fallout 4?
I've never played a Fallout game.
Me neither.
So I don't
Join
know.
the club.
I mean...
We're already in the club.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Fallout's gonna be like Skyrim or Borderlands to me.
It's Skyrim with guns.
I was gonna say it's like Skyrim or Borderlands to me.
So wouldn't Skyrim be Fallout without guns?
Yeah, that's
No,
kind
because
of
Fallout
what...
doesn't have dragons.
Without
No,
guns
well,
and dragons?
they do have
Without
dragon
guns and with
claws.
dragons? They're close enough.
No, they don't have dragon claws. They have
Cam.
death claws.
Death claws.
Nick,
But
what were you saying?
I've never fucking played the game. Still not.
Nick, what were you saying? I apologize. Well,
I
hold
was
on.
say,
Hold on. I guess you can say it. I gotta close this door.
the dude.
Joey. Sorry guys, it's about to get hotter. Blame the dude.
He's mad.
What was I saying? I'm pretty sure. Oh, jack you in the fucking throat.
Pretty sure what?
It's gonna be like Skyrim or Borderlands was, where I look at the game and I fucking hate the game until I play it. Like Skyrim, I fucking did Skyrim for literally a year.
He hated it so much. You tell me. He's
Oh,
like, fuck that stupid. I hate it.
I watched.
That's my Nick.
I watched
impression.
Nathan. I watched Nathan play it for a half an hour. Went out, got the game next week. Yep, fucking loved it. Still haven't beat it, but you know, I've played like.
Haven't beat it?
I've played like 90 hours of it.
If you're gonna play any Fallout game, I would obviously tell you to play the
Fallout
first
3?
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Or 3. 3
Fallout
because
3.
3 is better.
Everybody in like my friends group, Fallout 3. Everybody,
3,
they're like all of us except you have played it. Don't.
3 was the shit. It was.
I guess maybe Special Chaos have played it.
Obviously, it was the shit because I put 600 hours into it, and my dad put 800.
That's not.
800.
Like that's literally all he played.
How much did your dad play Destiny? Numbers like that don't impress me when it comes from Cam. If you said you put 600 hours into a game, I would be impressed. You have dedication to play 600 hours of a game. If he plays 600 hours of a game, I think he's probably finished with that game.
I don't think I played 600 hours of video games.
Oh,
in my
he
life.
finished with
Oh,
the
I've
game.
played at least.
I probably have
He finished
actually.
the game
Yeah.
within like 100 hours because
I mean,
he
I
was
probably-
doing side missions and all that stuff.
Probably spent like 50 hours on Super Mario Galaxy.
I
trying to
think
figure
the
out
world
fucking
record
puzzles.
for fastest Skyrim is like an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the fastest class, fastest everything,
No, you.
sprint fucking everywhere.
The main quest is only like.
Yeah, but that's what they do. I know
long.
what you're talking about. They like, and the
And
guy
Alduin
they
is
did
sailed.
they did this like they did this contest with 2 speedrunners going at it, and like
Games done quick.
the second guy, the guy who came in second was like 13 seconds behind the guy who came in first.
Because it's pretty much like when the person falls over, that's when the timer stops. So if they start flying away and you knock them out of the sky,
And they picked
when the person falls.
They picked the lightest class. They grabbed nothing except like the lightest weapon or something, and they just sprint through. The really campaign is really short.
The actual campaign is short.
It's only like
It's,
15
what really
missions,
makes
I
the
think.
game is side missions.
Yeah. Which is actually really good because you can go through the game and only play like 1 or 2 story missions and not really know. So there's a lot.
I said paintball.
Hmm?
You guys want to say anything about paintball? West Coast?
It's pretty fun.
We didn't get to play
a little
speedball this
lackluster than I thought it was gonna be.
time. First time it was great because it was new. Second time, not as good. Same thing with Davis, I think. First time we went, it was awesome. Second time, we've done this before.
I don't think
Shit.
we're gonna get like bored of it anywhere.
You agree? Can't
I
come
think
on.
it's
Can you do podcasts on the Destiny later?
no. I told him,
I'm looking up.
I-
Like,
Oh, okay, I got you.
He's fact checking.
Wait, okay, little thing I want to say.
Fuck.
So
Dad.
in the paintball chat,
Yeah.
Brandon, he told me, he was like, yeah, I thought Nikolai was calling me B, and then I looked back through the messages, and then I realized he was calling everybody B, And then I was like, oh. Thought I had a nickname. He thought he would like.
Don't worry, B.
He thought you were being special, like calling him B, but he was like. He said he felt like he was crushed. He was like, oh.
I feel bad now. So I call Charlie B sometimes. He'd be like, go put those chairs away. Like, all right, B. And then I'll go sit down somewhere. But he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, it means. If I tell him it means
buddy.
Boy, he's gonna kick the shit out of me. He won't understand if I just say bro.
Buddy.
I'm gonna just be like, no, it's like, it's better than saying, alright, A, because then I'll sound Canadian. So it's alright, B. And he fell for it.
What?
It's like, you know how people, Canada say, alright, A?
Canada.
Yeah, Canada. Do, do,
So,
Canada. Do, 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 do. Canada.
you're gonna have to do the math
Yes,
with this.
Cameron?
You're gonna have to do the math with this.
You can do it. You know math.
So,
Hey. Do math.
He's not Darian. He could survive.
Oh.
18.
Darian, offense.
All the offense physically possible.
8.
I don't know if
funny.
he passed this thing.
He
This
didn't.
class.
Melanie said he passed a class that she failed because she sucks at math. I was like, there's no fucking way Darian's better at math
She's dumb.
than you. Melanie?
Everybody thinks she's smart. She's dumb.
Are you saying that
I'll
because,
tell her your face. She's dumb.
Are you saying that because she failed this class, or are you saying that because you know?
No, because she's dumb.
Oh, okay.
She is. Sorry, Melanie. You're dumb.
She doesn't watch these. Are you kidding? I got my calculator open. I was waiting for you to tell me numbers.
He's like his calculator, motherfucker.
Fuck off then. I'm gonna go back to beating.
984 hours? Is that just on 2 accounts?
I times 41 days, and then times that by 24 for the amount of hours per day. It's 984 hours.
Stop playing.
It's got to be 1,000 soon. A little bit.
Oh, and that's not counting the amount of hours that are in that, just the days. That's just the days. That's not even counting the hours. See, if I go back to count the hours.
Is that the Elgato that you keep meaning to give me?
20, 30,
I just looked over and saw it. Remind me to not forget it.
6.
Cam, remind him to not forget it. You, remind me to remind Cam to remind him to remind me.
6.
Bro.
Just blew your fucking mind, didn't I?
Just be like, I imagine Nick saying, Cam, I forgot. I was supposed to remind you of something. Cam would go, yeah, and then I was supposed to remind you, Dom. And then we'd go, and I was supposed to remind Nick something.
Every time Charlie tells me to remind him of something, he's like, hey, remind me to go grab that. I was like, alright. Hey, Charlie, go grab that. You get so mad.
He goes, remind me to do that, but I'll probably forget. Nothing. Right after this, I'm gonna go back and check work and see if I forgot something.
You forgot to close the comics?
No.
The gate? The sprinklers. You forgot to turn on sprinklers again, didn't you?
Again, I never forgot to turn on sprinklers first time.
You forgot.
When?
You forgot to turn the sprinklers off like 3 times already. Are you serious?
Oh, on Saturday. Yeah, that doesn't count. They weren't on Saturday.
Do you want to go?
Total amount of hours.
Holy shit.
1,019. But you?
Dude, it only took him 2 minutes.
You played 1,000 hours on that?
Yeah.
It only took him 2 minutes to get to 1,000 hours. You said it wouldn't be long till he got 1,000 hours. It took him like 2 minutes.
Yeah, he was at 984, and then suddenly he's like...
Jesus, Cam. I'm gonna take your destiny away.
I honestly did not think I put 1,000 hours into that game.
Is that
I did.
PS3 and PS4?
I thought he put 2,000. I'm a little under...
It adds.
Okay.
I'm a little,
Underwhelmed?
underwhelmed. There you go.
Got your back, B.
Now what's, not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed, but you're just whelmed? Ever been just whelmed?
Expecting something? Like,
Right now you can.
to
I'm
be
whelmed.
expected?
Whelmed.
It's to be expected.
1,000 hours. I'm whelmed.
I'm overwhelmed. I did not think I
Not even
put that
kidding, I'm
on.
underwhelmed. I thought you had more. It's been out for a year? Less than a year it's out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I'm overwhelmed. Less than a year. It's been like fucking 9 months.
Something like that, yeah. I don't remember when Destiny came out.
September.
Was September?
Yeah, because we went paintballing in August.
Oh yeah.
Still mad about that.
Complaining
You think I'm not?
Shit.
It was one time.
So my complaint about West Coast, anybody who's thinking about ever going there, is that basically I don't really like
How
their
many,
fields.
How many hours? 1,000.
19.
2019.
Holy shit. Okay.
Was it 8.5 hours a day?
No, I was just like the amount of hours in a year, and then divided by how many hours he's played. Yeah, actually, it's a full-time job. Yeah, that's how much you've played. Like,
But it hasn't been a year.
I know. I'm just saying, if from the time
It's close enough to a full-time job.
I know. I mean, like if he starts now.
By the time it reaches a year, it'll still be the same amount or
yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. He's gonna start playing more just to spite us.
So I was fucking in the middle of saying something again. I was literally in mid-conversation.
You know why I remember when I get cut
What
off?
was I saying?
You know when I'm saying something and then somebody cuts me off and I
PayPal.
remember? It's because I remember out of spite. Just like you motherfucker.
My complaint about West Coast is
how is my conversation less important than what you
what
have
were the
to
three
say?
fields? There's Ravine, Town, and...
Lagoon.
My complaint about Lagoon,
Actually, it's
which
Ravine, Village, and Lagoon.
is Village.
But
Town.
Village.
Town and Village are fucking same thing! So my complaint about
You ever build a
Lagoon...
town in Minecraft? You
My-
ever build a village in Minecraft? You'll know the difference.
My complaint about Lagoon is basically it had this hill on one side, and basically you get good advantage on the hill first, and you win.
No, you can run the entire other side of the field.
Never happened though when we played.
No, because there's not enough room on the snake for more than like 2 people.
The snake's the hillside.
The snake's not hillside.
Yeah, the snake's hillside.
On
It's
Lagoon.
the other side, yeah.
No, the snake
No,
is
the
roadside.
snake is. Yeah.
That's not what people were calling it.
They're fucking stupid. The snake is the tube.
Was there a tube on that side?
There's a tube. Okay.
I never went on that side
There's
a single time.
There's a tube on street side. It's the snake. And there's room
Well,
for like 3 people
Nick-
if they're good.
You're a smart guy.
I know. I pay attention. People always like
I never went on that side. You did, right?
when
That's not a single time I went that side.
what I make up from not being like physically fit, I know the map.
And I was one of the last few people out every single time, so
Yeah.
I was never on the sideline looking at the whole map.
Yeah.
By the way, no offense, Dom. The video he took, like,
It fucking sucks. Yeah.
kind of useless. I mean, like, what do you do with that? You just see from afar some people shooting paintballs at each other.
Yep.
I'm like, you should have like ran in there and like been in the middle of there. I mean, he might have got shot a few times, but it would have been cool. I'd do that. I'd grab that camera and like run in there and like try and film some shit.
I put in what's the differ. I didn't even finish typing difference. Just differ, and it says what's the difference between peanut butter and jam?
What?
A lot. You fucking. Oh my
What's the
god.
difference between jelly and jam?
I can't jelly my dick in your ass.
So you guys didn't play it, but me and Nathan and Joe, we played. We went back to town.
Up top on village.
We went back to town, and we didn't play attacking and defending. We just went like some people on one side, some people on the other side, and we just went towards each other. And that was much. I like that a lot better than attacking and defending.
Oh, so it's just basically like a TDM
Yeah.
match in a really small map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like you couldn't. But it was kind of annoying because you could go on the outside.
There's a.
So pretty much they kept one person on the inside shooting, and then everybody else just went on the outside and just went all the way around. I mean, we tried to get our guys to do it too. Somebody got a lucky shot. I didn't even see where they were, but it was one paintball got me right in the eye.
You remember that?
There was a
big guy?
barrier, and I went like this to move. I was like, okay, I'm gonna move over there. Boom, and I was like, lucky one paintball was lucky shot. I had no idea. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Absolutely no idea. I was like, what the fuck? What's happening?
Anyways, you were saying?
That's just my complaint is like, well, what happened was
A town's larger than a village.
we had two
And
of
it's a
amateur.
distinct government entity.
We had two like amateur
Towns have marketplaces too.
paintball players.
Town has a mayor and
Shut
a
the
seat
fuck
of
up.
government. While a village
The
has one. Bank stores and other commercial establishments are located in towns rather than villages.
Their
Fuck.
local
Your
local
face.
paintball team that
West Coast Sharks.
Paintball Park is their arena, like their
That's their
official
home
arena.
field.
Home field. There you go. But it's like
You're a dumb guy. Yeah, see? It's just
how did Princess Diana die?
I don't give a fuck.
What?
How did Princess Diana die?
I don't care.
Car crash.
Oh, I thought you were gonna come up with something elaborate, like
No.
sex related.
No, it's a fact. You didn't know.
Yeah,
that. See, I knew that.
she got in a car crash by the paparazzi. Ran her off the road.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. I believe it was in a tunnel.
Yep, tunnel. Like only her and only like the paparazzi. Where's the town of Lima?
Lima?
Lima? Lima? Lima?
Lima?
Where's the town?
Where's the town of Lima?
Where's it located?
Where's the town of Lima?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not a village?
Peru.
Yeah, you don't know about Lima, Peru? It was in Black Ops 1.
It's also the town in Glee.
Fuck off.
In Ohio!
What if I'd have said,
Anybody?
what if I'd have said
Ohio.
Glee?
My mother would know. She watched Glee.
Well, that was Drew Carey's show. That's what I just did. Ohio! No? You didn't watch that?
No.
Oh, fuck, I watched that.
I don't remember watching a lot of Drew Carey.
What were we? Oh, and they were on our team. Those two like, they weren't really pro. They're like one of the divisions. They're not pro. They're
Amateur.
I don't know what division they were in.
They're professional but amateur.
I don't think it was Division 4. It was
Amateur
probably Division
Sharks?
2, Division 3. Yeah.
The Sharks? They're
This kid was
professional, but
like
amateur.
14 maybe.
Oh, that scrawny kid.
One of
with
the
poofy
kids. I'm
hair?
like, you're not a
The
like
scrawny
in
kid with the poofy hair?
Yeah.
I asked him, he's 12.
12.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're not as no.
He I was talking to his mom. He's grounded that day. He still had to show up for the team. His restriction was he had to use his pump gun.
They said you can't use your regular guns because they'd be too overpowered.
What do you mean?
That's what the ref said
Certain fields,
at
yeah.
the beginning of the game.
But he was restricted to using his pump gun the whole time.
Well, they both used the pump guns the whole time.
There was 3 Sharks.
No, I mean 2 of the guys in uniform.
Oh, no, there's 3.
There's 2 in uniform.
There was 3.
There's kids, 2 in uniform.
There's 2 kids and that adult that kept kicking the shit out of us.
He wasn't wearing like the same uniform they were.
Yes, he
No, he wasn't.
He was still wearing the jersey.
You're making this up.
There
I was there.
3.
I was there.
So were we!
I was there.
It's 2 against 1.
You know what? I trust my mind way more than yours.
Alright, I see how it is.
Well, they were on our team. So they were
Shit, I
like,
totally missed that conversation.
so then giving us those 2
Give
sharks,
ours.
the ref was like, okay, now these other people get 6 or 7 more people than you do since you have 2 sharks.
Yeah.
And they just overwhelmed us every single game.
You know what's worse is the
And
Sharks
I
kept
didn't-
blaming us.
I didn't really have that much fun.
No.
Because we're overwhelmed. It's not fun to be overwhelmed. Everybody everywhere.
I would rather be on the overwhelming side and be shot down multiple times by somebody who's better than be on a team and hope that that person who's better actually does his job. Because both the Sharks that were on our team kept blaming us.
Yeah, and like
the rest of the people.
Nathan was like really upset that they were they did pump guns, but they were shooting really fast. So it was like boom, 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 but they were being like very, very inaccurate.
Yeah.
Nathan was like he said he was watching them, and the guy wasn't getting anywhere near this guy because he was like shooting so fast, like trying to spray down there, but it's just like it just didn't really work. I mean, maybe so I didn't really have much. That was probably my worst experience playing paintball. Was that time? It wasn't a bad experience, but I just didn't really have that much fun. They had more people than us every single game. We just got overwhelmed all the time.
Yeah. Now something like
so it wasn't that fun. So I mean I'll go there again, but not on a big game day.
I can see going on a big game day as long as there's no Sharks. Because
I think
if there's Sharks, then we can just request to be on the other team.
Yeah. And then watch.
We're gonna destroy.
And then they destroy us everything.
Yeah.
I do want to go to Capital Edge next though.
I want to try to go to Capital Edge because
we want to play on
it's a
those
new
speedball fields. We gotta play on those speedball fields.
That's you, me.
It's my grandma.
Again?
Unprofessional.
Hi, Grandma. Were we talking about paintball? Were you in the middle of saying something?
No.
You guys want to say anything else about
I was saying that I just want to try the speedball course. Just adding a little comment.
They got 3, I think. They got 3 speedball courses. So I'm gonna go.
I like the smaller courses. I don't know why.
Yeah, but
you
I
don't
think
gotta
most of
worry
the
about...
speedball, like the professional speedball courses, that's a pretty big field.
Yeah.
But I like that small arena. Like people can pop out of anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I really like playing it.
I like it because you don't have to worry about somebody being out of
West Coast.
range.
I really like speedball at West Coast. I really like that. It was fun.
Because you can hit anyone, anywhere. You can pop.
Also, my complaints about those 2 kids were like, they totally thought that they were completely better. They were like, even if they were like, we're better than all of you. They're like, you guys are all garbage. That's pretty much was like their mentality. It's kind of annoying. The same. Yeah.
No, I agree.
One guy was like telling me what to do, and I'm like, he's like, shoot that guy. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm like, you can see me shooting at this guy. He's like, can you move up? And I'm like, no. He's like, try. And I'm like, bro, there's like 3 guys shooting at me right now. You want me to move up? I'm like, we're down like 3 or 4 people. Look at that right side. They're up way higher. They could shoot me. They don't know I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell them that, but, it was higher... I didn't say that. It was like a higher tense situation. I'm like, you fucking move up.
Pretty much. Like, it was just a constant, argument with half of our team to either listen to him or not listen to him. Because they don't care if we get shot. Because they can just be like, hey, we're a semi-professional team. Listen to us. Go that way. And we go that way. 6 people get shot. I was like, I guess I'm not going that way. Like, fuck off.
Yeah. I think it was because it was a big game day.
No, because the last time we went was a big game day.
Yeah, but those 2 guys weren't there.
I think it was those 2 guys. I don't think it was the fact that it was a big game day.
Yeah, no, I think they acted that way because it was a big game day. Because there's like so many people there, and they're like, there's so many people here who haven't played before. It's probably like what, like 12 people who never played before?
Just look at all the rental guns.
It's like grandma hadn't played before.
It's usually how you can tell if there's a...
Last big game day, they ran out of rental guns. This time they had a bunch left over.
Yeah. There was a lot less people.
Last big game, they had a shitload of people. But there's a lot of people playing Airsoft this time. I think there's more people playing Airsoft this time than last time. Jabari was there. That was cool.
Yeah.
I could tell he didn't remember my name.
Yep.
But he gave me a hug. He was like, hey, dude.
Last time I saw him, I threw a rugby ball at the back of his head.
Yeah.
It was about 9 o'clock. Actually, no.
At night?
No, it was actually more like 11. Yeah. We're at the back of Mitchell.
Okay.
Straight up just fucking rugby ball. Hit him in the back of the head. Turn around, he's like, who the fuck threw it? I was like, I don't know, it's fucking dark out here. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, maybe it's because you're so black, nobody can see you. He's wearing like a sky blue and white shirt with like the fucking stripes and shit, like a polo. I was like, maybe because you're so black, nobody saw you. And he's like, well, fuck you guys. And just literally walked home. Like, we drove him there. He walked home. I was like, okay.
Who were you with?
I was with Trina and her friend's boyfriend. And Jabari came with her friend's boyfriend. So, we all drove up there in Trina's mom's car before she got her
A while ago, then.
Yeah, that was...
She fucking moved away, right, Trina?
I believe she moved away. She keeps commenting that she's in a different state every time, so I don't know.
She's gone?
Yerp.
Yes.
You know what we should do? Outside of this?
Move away to a different
play
state?
Minecraft.
We should build.
No, I mean, just like... Us 3 start a world.
What do you Nick say?
What?
That's what I said about, like, filming next week.
Oh, okay. No, I was just thinking, like, maybe...
What? Who do you think we could ask Evan to be the...
Cameraman again?
Cameraman again? Did you like him as a cameraman?
I didn't like him as a cameraman, but his footage was pretty good. Like, I didn't like the fact that it was him, but he didn't do anything wrong, really. Filming, at least. He's just fucking retarded.
Joe was pissing you off.
I swear to fucking God, if I saw Joe the next day, I would have fucking strangled him.
The way you were, and
I was like, Joe, knock it the fuck off!
But that was like, he took my pants!
I was so
Who took my
mad.
pants?
I was so mad because I turned mob looting off, so I couldn't even kill him and take the pants. I couldn't even like fly over, drop him off, and then go down there and pick up the pants.
So where are we all spawning? Are we...
We're all spawning in our houses.
Did we all sleep
Yes.
around? Okay,
Yes.
good, because I want to keep it that way. So I think I think he did a good job.
He did a good job, but I just hate.
I
he
like
needs to
Evan.
not have a mic.
What?
He needs to not have a mic.
I like Evan.
I like
Yeah,
Evan.
but you.
I like
it
Evan
wasn't
too. He's
your
fine.
server that.
I like you.
He's so fucking frustrating.
But what is frustrating?
It was
about
funny
him?
though. I mean, you were getting pissed off.
Frustration
If
is funny.
Gavin did that, you would laugh.
No.
Yes, you would.
Frustration
Don't
is
pretend like
funny.
you wouldn't.
No.
He's smiling because
Frustration is funny.
he smiles because he knows
I
he would.
Yeah, but you know how Jeff reacts to Gavin. He fucking damn near beats the shit out of him. I would have beaten the shit out of Evan.
Maybe you're the Jeff. No, that's why I say you're the Michael, because you get pissed the fuck off.
Anger fuels laughter. It
Yeah,
always
and-
does.
I knew later on I was going to be fine with it. I wouldn't give a fuck. I knew as soon as we got off Minecraft, I wouldn't care. So that's why I was like, and didn't kick anybody. Because if we weren't filming, I'd have fucking kicked everybody and just like blown up the world and then saved it. I would have just been like, fuck everyone. And just literally lined everything with TNT and blown up. Starting at your house.
Birch's fuck house. Fucking like my own.
And then fucking with the eggs.
That wasn't
we
me!
gotta build him a house, I guess.
Who, Evan?
Yeah.
No, we can just replace Nemo's sign. Because Owen hasn't even been in there, has he?
No.
He's been in once.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to do it again.
So I figure we can just have the fishbowl be our cameraman's house.
I'm gonna say yeah.
We'll just make up an excuse.
I just want
the
Nick
cameraman
Nick
has
to do
be
it
able to see
again.
everything, so his house can't even have walls.
I just want Nicholas to do it again because just because he's a little easier right now because he knows what to do and then maybe in a little bit we can remember we thought we want to get a different people in, but I think maybe in a little bit we can do that right now.
Yeah.
I think it's keeping.
Is it just gonna be us three as main?
Pretty much.
It's me, us three, and your dad and Joe.
Yeah.
And then a sixth guest every time.
Him, us three.
Oh, and a
Yeah,
sixth
Joe.
guest. Oh, okay.
And then a cameraman. And it could be Evan every time, or switch the cameraman out a little bit.
It
But
can be my cousin. And he wants to get a TV really bad.
why hasn't he?
Because he's going to his birthday's today. We're going to Six Flags Sunday, and it's $40 a ticket. $44 a ticket.
Where's Six Flags?
Vallejo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Vallejo?
Vallejo, yeah.
Discovery
Village?
Kingdom?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure.
SeaWorld or whatever the fuck.
I like it. Six Flags? Discovery Kingdom?
Yeah, because some people, because there's multiple Six
Because
Flags.
I actually went
It's
to
like
Discovery
a fucking,
Kingdom
it's like a
twice.
7-Eleven. It's like a 7-Eleven. It's like 7-Eleven's a store, but everybody knows it as like Shell. Yeah, the Shell station. No, I'm going to 7-Eleven. I'm not buying gas. I'm gonna go get me a fucking Slurpee.
So like I went to In-N-Out with Kenny just to get a strawberry milkshake.
I have ice cream and bananas at my
It's
house.
heaven.
I want a banana milkshake so bad now. Throw a little chocolate syrup in there. Chocolate banana milkshake. Fuck yes. So good right now. And because it's so fucking hot. Oh Jesus.
So
So
ice in
we're-
there too.
Do we talking to camera man? Yeah. I think Evan. I think maybe for the next couple times, leave it at that. To hit them too. To be way easier.
Yeah.
You know, and figure it out later.
What?
So we gotta build pretty soon.
You know how I said that?
Nick said he's free Tuesday. I mean, we could do it on Tuesday.
I guess I don't really do much
We
Tuesdays.
probably have to
Mom's
build
is over, so
tomorrow and probably Monday.
We could
night,
build
too.
tonight.
Yeah, we could.
I'm not
But,
doing anything tonight.
but you guys don't usually get home till like 11 or something. And then
Well, it's because we usually get here at like 7, and we start at like.
I'm glad you guys got here earlier this time.
Yeah, I literally.
Because they didn't set the
slept
mics
all
up
day.
or anything, so I think
I
that's...
literally slept all day. I got up
Really?
this morning at 10, got something to drink, got something to eat, played a little Ratchet and Clank, and then the heat was just too much. I lay back down, woke up at 4:30. I was like, so I just rolled in bed
I'm
for
tired
like
because
an
I was
hour.
at McDonald's again. At McDonald's on like Wednesday night and Thursday night. I just went there because they had about a shitload of pastries. So I was like, yeah, I'll bring you guys some pastries. And I was like, I'm only going to stay for a little bit. And I was too tired to leave.
Yeah.
Then I didn't
You know what
leave
today
till,
is? Other than my cousin's
fucking
birthday?
10. What?
Today is National Donut Day.
I don't know.
My brother got up at 8 o'clock. We didn't go get donuts. He got up at 8 o'clock to go get donuts. Didn't get up. Or didn't go.
What? I will fucking tap
fuck
as
was
much
that?
as I want.
Like,
Tapping that
you weren't
shit.
even tapping, you were like,
Because then I looked at the camera to see what it looked like. Weird.
so,
Stop poking me.
We're gonna cut our hair. What are we gonna build? Cause you said you wanted to do Les Smash Bros.
Yeah.
But
Just build that.
it's gonna be kind of difficult to find a good spot.
Build in the sky, like I said.
That's gonna be fucking hard.
Not that hard.
Cause you have to connect the blocks. You have to build something all the way up and then build platforms.
Not
and shit.
that hard. Take a little while.
You've
Unless
never
you really want to do a different one
You've
first.
never had to build a sky village.
Unless
I mean,
you-
maybe a sky town, but not a
unless
sky
you're-
village. Okay, you know what? We could probably just leave that in.
Unless you really want to build something else.
It's up to you. It's your videos.
Well, I mean, you're the one who's going. So do you really want to? Do you
I'll
think-
build whatever, but I mean, depending on how
If we
annoying
didn't
the
build
is,
that, what would you want to build?
I'll help you build.
I just rebuilt my
You should be fine.
3 is better than 2. 6 hands is better than
I like to.
Four.
I like to get
Maybe
everybody.
2 because Steve only has 1 hand.
What I like.
Okay.
What I
Dude,
just
he
what
has
I,
like a fucking Popeye arm, and he has like a shriveled up Dom
fucking
arm.
Quagmire.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get a mail over there. The mail over there a little bit. I gotta get back. Quagmire. There's literally thousands of pictures of naked women online. What? You're messing with me. No, Quagmire, really. What? I gotta check this out. Nobody's seen you for days. I gotta get back.
He finds out internet porn, and his arm's fucking huge. Oh, Jesus.
He's left-handed, so it's like. So it shows him this side normal arm, and he goes. "Ugh," it's like this fucking big. He's like, "Ugh, ugh,
It's like
I'm
putting,
going to get the mail."
it's like putting Andre the Giant's arm on him. Like, it's not only, like, bigger, his arm somehow got longer.
Oh crap! I watched a Jimmy Fallon interview and fucking The Rock auditioned for the role of a giant in The Princess Bride, but he's like, "Yeah, I didn't get the job." Who did get the job? Andre the Giant.
Yeah. I saw a picture, it was him as a kid, standing next to Andre the Giant. And he's like, I don't know why, back then I didn't know why everybody wanted to see him, He was just Uncle Andre to me. And he's like this tall, and Andre the Giant, his 17-foot tall, fucking humongous ass. World record holder for biggest alcoholic.
That was so weird.
What?
I could see it dripping in your mouth.
Mhm.
It was very weird.
I have a...
Biggest alcoholic or biggest beer drinker at one time?
Both. He's the largest alcoholic and the alcoholic that consumes the most.
He's dead now.
Consumed the most, then, to make it easier for
Well,
you.
it was this professional baseball player who was like, yeah, in the span of 12 hours, I drank 107 beers.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the most more of anybody else to drink, I think.
Less than Andre the Giant.
Yeah, but he wasn't a huge man. So
I know it's blurry,
they
'cause
made
the
a
picture
It's
hasn't
Always
refreshed yet.
they made a It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode about it, and they're on an airplane trying to beat his record, and then Charlie Day hallucinates him, and then it was the actual guy who actually did that, and he just played that role. So he was like, "Hey," he's like, "You can do it."
I know it's a little blurry. It's not refreshing for some reason. That is a 12-ounce can.
I know.
Andre
I
the
seen this
Giant's
picture.
hand.
Don't worry.
He is fucking huge.
That's what my dick looks like in my hand.
You got a tiny dick.
Yeah.
He admitted it.
Thick though.
My mom was measuring something. It was pretty funny. She's measuring out string or some shit, and she's like, "I'm trying to cut 9 inches of string." I'm like, "Let me see the string real quick." And she's like, "No, don't do the little next to your leg thing." I was like, "Nah, okay. Here's 6 inches. There you go. There's another 6." She's like, "Shut up." I took a ruler, stuck it next to my hand, 6 inches. I mejered my
there to
hand.
there. You mean?
Yeah, from the fingertip to the bottom of my.
My grandma wants me to play Words. Oh,
Words with Friends.
she's got on Facebook.
La Facebook.
We were in the middle of talking about
Andre the Giant.
before that.
Oh.
Minecraft. Oh, I like to get everybody's as many people's reactions
They're fucking good.
as I do. I want as many people to be as inexperienced with it as possible. I think it makes for a better video. And I like everybody sees it. Like, if Racer had known that was there, we wouldn't have gotten his reaction. He was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, I love that.
I love it. He goes, the fuck is this? It's like, this is a piece of shit. We wouldn't have gotten that. So I like to get as many people's, like, reactions as we possibly
Hide and
can.
seek.
Like, when we showed your house, you're like, very nice, very nice.
Very nice.
But if you had built it, you wouldn't have said that. So that's why I like to do it with the least amount of people. I mean, if we say we start doing it and we realize it's going to take too long with just two of us, then I think.
Well, I wanted to do the pirate ships because I just built.
Shit.
What?
I just called that chick.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
It takes a while to answer.
You want to do pirate ships? That's going to take even longer to build that thing.
Nope, because I just rebuilt my ships on survival. That only took 2 hours.
He doesn't know what pirate ships is. Right?
I don't think he does.
Good.
What?
I don't want to know. We definitely can't do that with him. I want every...
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like, if we don't do the Smash Bros. Thing.
That's what you'd want to do?
Yeah. Because you asked and I never answered. By the way, Andre the Giant once drank 119 beers in 6 hours. That's a beer every 3 minutes.
That's intense.
Yeah. By the age of 19, he was already 7'4".
You drank how many beers?
119 in 6 hours.
Infinity Gauntlet.
I knew that was coming. At the age of 12, he was 6 foot tall and 200 pounds. Andre the Giant is the greatest drunk of all time. He drank 7,000 calories worth of booze every day. That's just facts about Andre the Giant. That's that picture I was telling you about, by the way.
That's cool. So, did you... You gonna get Smash Bros. For your 3DS?
I was thinking about it. I was really thinking
I
about
want to get a 3DS in Smash Bros. Fucking everybody else plays it.
it. I mean...
Who would your main be, do you think? Who's your main in Brawl? Ike?
Ike.
Everybody picks Ike. You gotta pick one of the cooler ones.
Everybody picks Ike? Everybody I've talked to, nobody picks Ike.
Fucking Andrew, you can kick... if you train a little bit, you can beat Andrew.
Kenny plays... Lil
He changes
Mac.
a lot, though.
Kenny mains
Yeah.
Lil Mac.
He is like, I might switch.
I don't know Owens, but he talks a lot
one of the animals, not a human. One of the
One of the animals, not a human. Is it Pokemon?
I can't remember. Owen. Fucking call
Owen. Doug, one of my friends, he mains Ike. My old neighbor Adrian mains Mario or Dr. Mario. Yeah.
Kenny's really good with Dr. Mario.
Yeah. I use Ike or Link. I just haven't played Link in a while.
Are you seriously calling Owen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can call him. Who's your main in Smash Bros?
Yeah. Bro. Okay, I'm gonna call Kenny. Who's Nathan Maines? He
That
switched his
movie
main.
was
It
funny.
used to be Dark Pit, but I never changed it. What movie? Oh yeah. My name is Animo Montoya.
Fucking oh my god. It's not Andre the Giant always wanted to go to a Broadway play. He never did because he knew he was too big and he blocked the view of others.
It's in the back.
He don't. Well, he don't want to.
Bro.
He wants to go to a play.
Kenny?
He's gonna experience. You know.
You know, when I was on your Facebook page, they were talking. Like Kenny was talking to Joseph and
Joe.
oh,
Joseph.
whatever.
Joe.
Joseph.
What'd you call Joseph?
Because that's his name.
Because that's his name on Facebook.
And my phone is Joe, Seth. So I can type in Joe and it searches him.
Oh.
Hey Joe. Hey, what's Owen's main in Smash?
What?
What does Owen main in Smash?
I don't know.
Aw, darn, I was trying to remember.
It's kind of flops between a bunch of them.
Yeah, but like right now, he had one. I can't remember. Anyways.
Probably a Diddy Kong or something like that.
Diddy Kong is so fucking OP.
He's the top tier list. He's the top.
Yeah, he's
best
the
character.
best player.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Love you. No love you back, bitch.
Kenny fucking has betrayed me.
I showed you that picture, right? I love that
Yeah.
picture. It's so fucking funny.
What's so OP about Diddy Kong?
He's fast.
It's the strongest. It's the best top tier character.
He is small, so he's hard to hit. He's fast. He has the best air attacks, ground attacks, the best knock-up attacks. He has the best stalls. He doesn't have to hit hard because he hits a lot.
What's Ryan's main?
Ryan seems like the trolley person who would use like...
Yeah, but main for being good. Ryan's really good. Okay.
I think he would troll and just let you kill yourself.
He would, but I mean...
He'd probably use something like Pac-Man.
If he's actually trying to win... If he's actually trying to win... Hey Ryan, who's your main in Smash?
Ganondorf?
Ganondorf.
I knew you fucking troll.
Really?
I was asked in the group chat, I said, what's Owen's main in Smash? And Warren said, what isn't his main? Ryan, what's Owen's main like right now? He was at McDonald's like 2 days ago and he told us what his main was. Who's his main right now?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in like a week.
Well, thanks anyways. What's Warren's main?
He is a Sheik. Well, I know.
Sheik? What a fucking
Yeah.
bag.
Sheik is fucking annoying.
Okay.
Who's Matt?
No, it's Nikolai.
Oh,
Sup?
okay.
Yeah, we're filming a video.
Interesting.
Cam, say hi.
Hi.
Good show.
Oh,
Okay, bye Ryan.
Bye.
Love you. Okay, should we wrap it up? Oh wait, I'm gonna say what my main is. You ever played Smash at all? Ever?
No.
Well, you suck. Bro, you can calm down.
I don't have...
My main is,
thing.
Fox.
that's Darian's.
I know, because
Connor was Sonic.
Sonic, yeah. Connor totally... Sonic, with an A, yeah. Connor was like, yeah man, I won some tournaments in Brawl. And I'm like, Connor, shut up.
Why? Why do you gotta sound badass when you... No, you're not.
One, it's a tournament for Smash Bros. Big fucking whoop. Two, it wasn't a tournament. The school set it up with the trading card game club. And there was like 9 people that showed up. One guy got disqualified for using items. Like, so it was really 8, including him.
You were there?
No, he told me the whole fucking thing. He bragged about it.
He said tournaments.
That was the only one.
Plural. And Daisy. Daisy, yeah.
Missed.
Him?
Peach in the Daisy outfit. No, me. Like my second main.
Hold on.
Fucking... I was just like, where's
No,
my
Peach.
Pepsi bottle?
Peach in Peach, but only in the Daisy outfit.
Damn!
That's my second main.
Peach, but only in the Daisy outfit?
Hold on, before we end this up, I played with one character that I was really good. I wasn't really good.
Meta Knight's my second.
I wasn't.
done Meta Knight because he's a fucking boss.
I wasn't really good. Oh wait, what
I
the
couldn't
fuck
say
did that
anything.
just say?
Because I don't know.
Lucas joins Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, you didn't know he's in it? So is Mewtwo.
No, Lucas was just announced 12 hours ago.
Oh, okay. And who was the one that came with, was it Ness? No, Ness was already in it.
Yeah.
Then who was the one
Then
that came with Mewtwo? No, Mewtwo was, and somebody else joined.
DLC.
It was Mewtwo and someone else.
If Kenny would fucking answer his phone. That's Kim.
You guys want Nutella ice cream or Nutella cookies? I have recipes for both. How about I get Nutella ice cream and then
Well, just both.
put it on the cookies? Like I was saying, you rude piece of shit. Mini cinnamon rolls? So good.
Crap. I really want to remember this. I played as one character, and I did really good. For me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look up who it is.
It's cookie dough with a Reese's peanut butter cup on top and Nutella on top of that. Oh, it looks so good.
Ninja. Fucking ice climbers.
Is your fat coming out of you?
Ice climbers are
No,
not
it's
in.
staying in me.
Ice climbers are so good.
Ice climbers suck.
Fucking I would have played this. I would have played ice climbers.
You would have played ice climbers? That would have
In the new one, they're not in the new one.
I know. Because they can't track it on 3DS.
I fucking this is bullshit.
It might be, but you know, they don't have to put ice climbers in because they're trolley bastards anyway.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Kenny's like, no, come on, I think they really can. I'm like, I'm gonna call bullshit. I don't care. I'm gonna call bullshit. Who the fuck did I play on?
There was an MMA fighter. The only real death that happened because of an MMA fighter was in 2010. Guy drank a psychedelic mushroom tea and then ripped out his friend's still beating heart, killing him.
Yoshi. Oh, I'm pretty good. I can use Yoshi. With my talents, I'm talking about my talents. I'm not talking about, like, against other people. I mean, like, me, I was actually really good with Yoshi. That's probably, like, my
How
third.
do you manage that?
What? Rip out somebody's still beating heart? Punch until the ribcage is broken, and then fingers straight through, or just continue to scratch and claw at their chest cavity. It's actually not that
I've done
hard.
this before.
No, it's. I watched Deadliest Warrior, and they had the last ever episode was zombies versus vampires, and they wanted to see how fast arm wrestlers, professional arm wrestlers, ambidextrous arm wrestlers, could rip out a still beating heart. So they took a ballistics gel torso with the organ still in it, blindfolded them, and then said, find the torso on the ground and claw into it. So they kind of like staggered around, fell to the ground. One guy kicked it on accident. He's like, here it is. And everybody like converged on it. And they started like beating the shit out of it. And they like punched the torso until the ribs cracked, like they could feel it. And they started ripping into it. And it took them like 3 minutes, including the time to find it. They fucking tore it apart. It was ridiculous.
You know which one's my favorite? William Wallace versus Shaka Zulu. Because
love
William
that.
Wallace just shit on Shaka Zulu
Yeah.
so fucking hard. He was like, fuck you.
I fucking love that one.
That guy, what do you win, like 56 pounds? It was like super low. You know Deadliest Warrior, you know what I'm talking about?
It was a good
I
show.
know the show, I just never
It was
watched
like
Another good
they
one?
simulate 1,000 battles.
No. They used to simulate 100.
100.
And then once they got to like season 2 or 3,
Well, I'm pretty sure
They had
they said 1,000.
because of guns and all that, they had to upgrade the technology. Well, they went from 100 to 1,000 to make it more precise.
I think in that one it was 1,000.
Because there was like that chance of a lucky shot, so they had to
It was like,
crank it up.
Shaka Zulu was like some African warrior, and he got like,
Shaka Zulu was a...
he had what, he had like 50 kills or something really, really low. I can't
Yeah,
fucking remember what it
yeah.
was. And William Wallace had like 900.
It was like 18% went to Shaka Zulu. The rest went to William Wallace. And then there was like that like
They're like-
half a percentage
they're
where
like-
it was a tie.
They're like, Shaka Zulu, he has this powder that you blast in somebody's eyes and it blinds them and it eats their eyes. And it's like, William Wallace has this big ass fucking sword.
The guy demonstrating literally cleaves through 3, I think it was like...
Gel heads with like real skulls.
No, it had skulls on it and then it had actual meat. And he had 3 set up.
Cleave
and he
through
cleaved
2, and then the 3rd one went like partway through the jaw. He was
Yeah.
like, fine. He's like, you know,
That's so real.
swords are set up. 1 swing, 1 kill. Long sword, 1 swing, 10 kills.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what the guy says.
You
too.
fucking like, you gotta,
Because it was
strong
like
as shit. You
it
gotta be
was
the
like
rock
a
and be
6-foot
like,
claymore. It was like a 6-foot claymore. Yeah.
plow through
You
fucking
fucked them up.
Okay, should end on that note. Should end on the note, fuck them up.
Okay. Bye, guys.
What were you gonna say? What?
Aztec Jaguars versus not Maori.
Excuse me?
Aztec Jaguars versus. Oh, what the fuck was it called? They were
We're looking
Africans
at one
like Shaka
person.
Zulu. They were Africans like Shaka Zulu.
So we did it again, would you not?
It's either. I can't remember what the fuck it was. I'll look it up.
And let's move on.
Alright. Well, we can cut it here and I can tell you after the video.
Any on? Nope. We can't get a third, Pete?
It's
Yawn!
You know how you yawn or make somebody else yawn? You yawn and then maintain eye contact and then fake yawn. Works every time.
And on that note, wait, hold on. Fuck him up. This is SHastaMarckerMan. It's not enough.
And Swagmaster General, of course.
And Caveman.
And
It's not enough.
oh! We'll sign off on that.
Like, we gotta make 3 nipples. Like,
No.
I touch his nipple,
No.
you touch my
Cam
nipple.
has to touch mine.
Cam, touch his nipple! Oh, there we
Close
go.
enough.
And let's end on that.